It was a cold evening in New York. John stood in front of the mirror, staring at his own reflection. His heart was racing. Tomorrow was his big interview, a job he had dreamed of for years. He had the skills, he had the experience. But there was one problem: his pronunciation. He had practiced his answers 100 times, but every time he spoke, he felt nervous. His words didn't sound clear. His accent was strong, and he knew it. Would they understand him? Would they judge him? John took a deep breath and whispered to himself, "I wish my English pronunciation was better." At that moment, he wasn't alone. Across the city, in a small apartment, Emma was on a call with her best friend. She had moved to the US from another country and had worked hard to improve her English. But still, when she spoke in meetings at work, people would sometimes ask, "Can you say that again?" It frustrated her. She knew she was smart. She had great ideas. But if people didn't understand her words clearly, how would they ever listen to her ideas? And then there was Michael, sitting in a cafe, scrolling through his phone. He loved watching YouTube videos about public speaking. One day, he wanted to give a TED Talk, but there was one thing holding him back: his pronunciation. He knew that words had power. A small change in the way you say a word can change its meaning. He had seen it happen. One time, he had asked for sheet at a hotel, but it sounded like another word. The receptionist had laughed. It was embarrassing. Pronunciation matters. It can change the way people see you. It can open doors or close them. It can give you confidence or take it away. And that's why you're here. Maybe you're like John, nervous about an interview. Maybe you're like Emma, frustrated because people ask you to repeat yourself. Or maybe you're like Michael, dreaming of standing on a stage one day, speaking clearly and powerfully. Whatever your reason, you want to improve your English pronunciation, and you can dot the good news. It's easier than you think. But before we begin, let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how babies learn to speak? They don't start with grammar books. They don't memorize lists of words. No, they listen, they copy, they play with sounds, and little by little, their pronunciation becomes perfect. So today we're going to do the same. Forget boring lessons. Forget complicated rules. We're going to make this simple, fun, a difference. You will sound better. And most importantly, you will feel more confident. Let's begin. The first thing you need to know is this: pronunciation is music. Think about your favorite song. What makes it special? It's not just the words, it's the rhythm, the melody, the way the sounds flow together. English is the same. If you want to speak it well, you need to learn its music. So let's try something right now. Say this sentence out loud. I don't know what you mean. Now say it faster, like a native speaker. I didn't know what you mean. Did you hear the difference? The words connect. The sounds change. That's because English speakers don't say each word separately. They blend them. This is called connected speech, and it's one of the secrets to better pronunciation. Here's a fun way to practice it. Find a short sentence and try saying it faster and faster, blending the words. It will feel strange at first, but soon it will sound more natural. And that brings us to the second secret: shadowing. Have you ever followed someone's footsteps in the snow? You step exactly where they step. Shadowing is the same, but with speech. Find a short video of a native speaker. Play one sentence, then pause. Now say the sentence exactly the same way, same speed, same tone, same pronunciation. Do this every day, just for 5 minutes. You will be amazed at how quickly your pronunciation improves. And now the third secret. Mouth gym. Yes, your mouth has muscles. If you want to pronounce words clearly, you need to train those muscles. Try this. Say the word 3 slowly. Feel your tongue. It should touch your top teeth. Now say tree. Your tongue doesn't touch your teeth. That small difference changes the whole meaning. To train your mouth muscles, practice tongue twisters every day. Start with this one. She sells seashells by the seashore. At first you'll struggle, but after a few days you'll see a difference. And now the fourth secret. Record yourself. Most people never hear their own voice, but when you record yourself and listen, you will notice mistakes you never realized. Try this. Read a short paragraph, record it, and then compare it to a native speaker saying the same thing. You will hear the difference, and once you hear it, you can fix it. Finally, the last and most powerful secret: confidence. Even if your pronunciation isn't perfect yet, speak with confidence. Imagine 2 people. One speaks perfect English, but whispers nervously. The other makes small mistakes, but speaks loudly and clearly. Who do people respect more? The confident one, so stand tall. Speak up, even if you're still improving. Own your voice, because here's the truth. The way you speak isn't just about language. It's about who you are, and the more you believe in yourself, the better you will sound. So practice these 5 secrets every day, and soon your pronunciation will transform. And when that happens, something magical will follow. People will listen, they will respect you, and they will remember you, because a strong voice is a powerful thing. Now, if you found this helpful, keep learning, keep growing, and remember, your voice matters. Want more tips? Let me know. I'd love to continue this journey with you. Great. Now that you know the 5 powerful secrets to improving your English pronunciation, let's go even deeper. Because here's the truth: small changes can make a huge difference. Imagine this. You're sitting in a cafe, and a native English speaker asks, "Hey, how's it going?" You understand the words, you know what they mean, but the way they say it sounds so smooth, so effortless. And when you reply, "I am fine, thank you," and you, something feels off. It sounds too formal, too robotic. That's because pronunciation isn't just about saying words correctly. It's about saying them naturally. So today, I'm going to share more advanced secrets, the tricks that natives use every day. These will help you sound more natural, more fluent, and more confident when you speak. Let's go. Secret number 6. The power of stress and intonation. You know that in English, not every word is equal. Some words are strong and some words are weak. This is called word stress. For example, say this sentence: I really wanted to go to the party. Now say it again, but stress the important words. I really wanted to go to the party. Do you hear the difference? You're not stressing words like to or the instead. You're making really and party stand out. That's because English speakers don't stress every word the same way. They focus on the most important ones. Now let's go one step further. Have you ever noticed how the tone of your voice changes when you ask a question? Try saying, "You're coming with us." This is a statement. Your voice goes down at the end. Now say, "You're coming with us." This is a question. Your voice goes up at the end. This is called intonation, the rise and fall of your voice. If you get intonation wrong, even if you say the words correctly, people might misunderstand you. So, here's a fun way to practice. Listen to native speakers and copy their rhythm. Watch movies. Listen to audiobooks. Pay attention to where their voice goes up and down. And then practice by reading a short sentence like an actor. Add emotion, add feeling, and focus on stress and intonation. Do this daily and you'll sound more natural in no time. Secret number 7. Master the schwa sound G now. Here's a secret that most English learners don't know. There is one super common sound in English that almost no one talks about. It's called the schwa sound G. What is the schwa? It's the weakest, laziest sound in English, and native speakers love it. Let me show you. Say the word banana. Did you notice something? The first and last are weak. They sound like opening parenthesis buh-nuh, closing parenthesis .o. Take the word America. Native speakers don't say America. Instead, they say America. This sound is the schwa, and it's everywhere in English. If you want to sound more natural, you need to use it too. Here's how to practice. Find words with unstressed syllables. Banana, camera, family, problem. Say them slowly and replace. Weak vowels with ah. Repeat them faster and faster until they sound natural. When you start using the schwa sound, your pronunciation will instantly become smoother and more fluent. Secret number 8. Learn how natives cut and link words. Remember when we talked about connected speech? Well, now we're going to go even deeper. Native speakers don't say every word separately. They connect them together. For example, instead of saying, "What are you doing?" they say, "What you're doing." Instead of, "Did you eat?" they say, "Deja eat." Instead of, "I am going to go," they say, "I'm gonna go." This is called linking and reduction, and it makes speech faster and more natural. Here's how you can practice. Listen to native speakers carefully. Watch movies or YouTube videos and pay attention to how words connect. Write down common phrases like gonna, wanna, gotta, lemme dono. Practice saying them naturally, not like in a textbook, but like real life. The more you practice, the less robotic you will sound. Secret number 9. Copy a native speaker for 30 days. SWANT, a fun challenge. Try this. Find a native English speaker you admire. It can be a YouTuber, an actor, a speaker, anyone whose voice you like. For the next 30 days, copy them every day. Here's what you do. Choose a short clip. 10 to 30 seconds. Listen carefully. Pay attention to pronunciation, rhythm, stress, and intonation. Play a sentence, pause, and repeat it exactly the same way. Record yourself and compare. This is called mirroring, and it's one of the fastest ways to improve. After 30 days, you'll notice you sound more fluent. Your pronunciation is clearer. Speaking English feels more natural. Secret number 10. Speak every day even. If your Alaneath final secret is the most important one, if you want to improve, you must practice every single day. But I don't have anyone to talk to. You might say, that's okay. You can still practice alone. Here's how. Talk to yourself. Describe what you're doing. I'm making coffee. It smells amazing. Read out loud. Pick a book or an article and read it like a speaker. Use a pronunciation app like Elsa, Forvo, or Youglish. Join online speaking groups. There are many free communities where you can practice with others. The more you speak, the better you get. And don't be afraid of mistakes. Every mistake is progress. Now, let's take a moment. Imagine this. A few months from now, you walk into a room, you open your mouth, and your words flow smoothly. People don't ask you to repeat yourself anymore. They listen. They understand.